Going into service learning, I knew I wanted to be a teacher. I knew I wanted to be a teacher because I wanted to help young people during the rough part of their education. Junior through senior year is when students start to expand and learn about their positionality and how their role in society affects them and other people. Day one in the classroom opened my eyes to what kids are really going through in the urban community during their high school years. Pregnancy and the growing number of students who are graduating has an alarming statistic. Socioeconomic status, how this affects students' attendance rates and grades, disabilities, and how the school accommodates and makes it an equal opportunity in order for them to succeed. These things were major factors I noticed upon arrival and quickly learned about in regards to what we as regular citizens know and don't know based on assumptions. One of the most important things I've learned is diversity based. I learned not to assume that because of someone's background, they would be a better or worse student. I also have been able to change how I thought incorporating diversity should work. Many students don't always identify with the crucial figures in history, but with young people like themselves from other parts of life that are making a change in the world. For many young girls and boys, black or white, this may not be Beyonce, but their social studies teacher who grew up in the same part of town as them. Incorporating more geographical relevance with diversity engages the students on a deeper level rather than a boring one that doesn't relate to them. For a group that's been oppressed historically, ideologically, culturally, I learned a figure from their hometown has much more leverage in making the classroom exciting enough to bring about the topic of oppression. This oppression can be gender, racial, or sexual. I realize that these are things we all have trouble talking about unless put in a comfortable environment. Bringing into the classroom small yet subtle changes can make for a free spirited and intellectually engaging class. Many students don't know about critical pedagogy and how this relates to them and who they are or will be in the future, but that doesn't mean they don't want to know. Being at Ben Davis has showed me the exciting and sad parts of secondary education. Mature students who are there with a goal, even though sometimes misconstrued from their path, problem children or those dealing with unknown circumstances, those with mental disabilities that affect their behavior and learning, and those who don't know how to help themselves. These are all students I've encountered while I've been here. At the Extended Day Learning School, many students have been removed from regular day school for fighting, pregnancy, poor grades, being from another country and not having the time to advance grades, or just being a disruption. Less than 11% are there because they don't have the time to live life and just be full-time students. More than 60% of these students work daily. This is why I chose this field. If I can help at least one student achieve their potential or figure out where they want to go in life and that they aren't just a product of their environment, then I may have helped an entire generation. I want to show students that anything is possible with the goal to succeed and maybe just a great teacher. Going into service learning, I knew I wanted to be a teacher. I knew I wanted to be a teacher because I wanted